There's been a lot of talk on social media about whether the shooting can be defined as a mass shooting, so our Bradley Blackburn did some digging.
In the panic that played out overnight, this was the moment that made many pause.
Would you consider this a mass shooting?
Not at this time.
At the first press conference, authorities declining to use the term mass shooting, even though 2 people are dead, more than a dozen injured.
But I don't know what the injuries are.
On our WFAA Facebook page, several asked, if that's not a mass shooting, what is? According to Guns in America, a project that reports on this subject, there is no clear definition for a mass shooting. One group says it's when 4 or more people are shot or killed. Others call it indiscriminate mass murder in a public place. The FBI doesn't even use the term mass shooting, instead tracking active shooter incidents. And the type of violence matters. Gang violence, drug-related crimes, and accidents are all excluded from statistics.
His first victim, we think, may have been his target victim. And we're going on by theory and circumstantial evidence that we have. And then the rest of them are just random.
The Hunt County Sheriff believes there was a target in this crowd, but the purpose of the violence hardly matters to others caught up in the danger.
I was scared, I was crying.
About 6, 7 gunshots just go off, just boom, boom, boom. I hop on the ground real quick.
Their experience sounds just the same as what we've heard in Walmarts, nightclubs, and schools.
Try to go out the window, so we breaking glass out the window trying to get out.
Words do matter, and by any definition, this is a massive tragedy. In Dallas, I'm Bradley Blackburn.
Joining me now is the president of the National Black Police Association and a sergeant with the Dallas Police Department, Sergeant Sheldon Smith. Once again, a tragic incident involving gun violence. The Hunt County Chief Deputy said he could not classify this as a mass shooting at this time. Let's define it. What is a mass shooting?
Mass shooting, according to the FBI, says that 4 or more people are killed in an incident. That is the textbook answer. We have to look at it differently now in law enforcement, because we're getting it to happen so many times. In this instance, you got 750 people or more in a building. A guy goes in and he starts shooting a gun. As a result of him shooting that gun, 2 victims are dead, 4 are critically wounded, and others are shot. But you have over hundreds that have felt that their life was in danger, that they thought that they would die. So that's the new classification of mass shooting. It's changed. Our world has changed.
So you disagree with the chief deputy. You say this was a mass shooting.
This was a mass shooting.
He also said that witnesses are not cooperating. Let's listen to exactly what he said in a news conference earlier today.
It appalls me that as many folks that were there have not been able to give us a better description of this shooter.
Are they deliberately not cooperating, you think, or is it?
I can't answer that for you. I just don't know. I just know we haven't been able to get much cooperation.
Your reaction to the sheriff there saying that witnesses are not cooperating?
Well, we have to be compassionate first to the individuals that were inside that facility when the shooting happened. There's a fear factor there. Can't identify the suspect, so they're going to be afraid to come out and become a witness publicly, and they're not going to tell you anything. I think that if we consider what they went through, then we understand that when the shots were fired, they weren't looking for witnesses. They were trying to escape and save their lives.
Our thanks to Sergeant Smith with that insight. And this just in from Dallas PD. They can confirm there were no injuries at the shooting that broke out at the vigil tonight. And we recognize there are a lot of moving pieces to this story. We have helped you sort through all the details. We're working on a comprehensive timeline on how this story unfolded. You will find it on the homepage at WFAA.com.